Yellow flag is out. Pit road is now open. Keep your eye on those gauges. We'll give you 4 tyres. 3, 2, 1, now. We're done. Get going.
Alright, welcome race fans! Tonight we are back here with the Dirt Slingers at USA with the 360 sprint cars, and they are ready to start their qualifying rounds. So we're just getting everything settled in. Oh, it's just like it takes forever anymore to load the server in, but we're ready to rock and roll here. So everybody enjoys the show here. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video, folks. And please do subscribe if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV. Looks like they're getting ready to roll out. First round is underway, and that is, looks like Craig Levan, John Fiddler, Bill Cobb, and Cody Olson out there on the track for the first round of qualifiers. Right now, Cody Olson at the top, Craig Levan second, John Fiddler moving down. Bill Cobb just took over third place, running the Twitch car tonight. We're going to see a few of them Twitch cars out there. We got a lot of streamers on board here tonight, folks. So, and boy, what a field we have here. I'm trying to get a car count. It's unbelievably big. 36 drivers, but as it comes down to it, only 20 of them are going to be racing for the main feature at the end here. So, and John Fiddler just took the pole from Cody Olson. Cody second, and Bill Cobb third, Craig Levan fourth. Like that's going to wrap up that round of qualifying, folks. Cody Olson just took it back. Wow, look at this. Very good. And he's going to hang on to it for the time being. All right, next up, Trevor Royer, Paul Crumry. Cars on here. Terry Landis and Chris Brenner up next. Congratulations to Cody Olson for topping out the charts there so far. Guys to roll out. A couple of them are rolling out now. Trevor Royer, one of the top guys here in the league, very, very good in these sprint cars. So keep an eye on Trevor tonight, running the Jurassic Park 360 sprint. Paul Crumry, another great one. We've been watching him getting better and better each week, running the 7-Up 360 sprint car. Terry Landis. Now this is, I believe, Terry may be new to the league. I'm not sure. Don't recall him being here, but he may have been. And Chris Brenner. Chris, but it's been a little while. So, all right. Guys are ready to roll out. And there they go. Green, green, green. Trying to find their groove and pick up the best speed that they can possibly pick up. Paul Crumry waiting to see what he can do. He's digging. Chris Brenner just went to third on the board overall. And Trevor Royer bumps him back. He goes to third. Paul Krumrie goes to fifth place on the board. As I said, he's getting better and better each week. That 7-Up car is definitely a one to keep an eye out for, I'll tell you that. Harry Landis still trying to find some speed. Now 8th on the board. Trevor Royer goes to second, bumping John Fiddler off of that top spot, or in second place. And Chris Brenner just bumps him back, so Chris goes to second. Wow, these guys are still finding some good speed out here right now. Krumrie will hold on to fifth, and Terry Landis just went to sixth on the board. All right, that'll wrap up that round. Next up is going to be Mike Peterson, Jacob Fields, Doug Holloway, and Dakota DeCenzo. DeCenzo, excuse me. DeCenzo. I forget that one. They give them a little bit of a break in between, so they're not right on top of each other. That's why you kind of see them getting separated around. They're not racing each other. They're just racing for the top speed. So DeCenzo in the 777. Mike Peterson finally rolling out. Jacob Fields waiting to get the okay to go there from the admins. Like a work in progress on a new paint job there for Jacob Fields, and they're under green, folks. DeCenzo goes to 10th. They get wound up here, finding their groove, finding where they're the fastest at. Everybody seems to have a different line around here sometimes, looking for speed. DeCenzo goes to 9th on the board. And Jacob Fields knocks him down there. He goes to 9th. Holloway back into 12th. Mike Peterson topping it out at 6th place overall. Looking good. Now DeCenzo takes that over. Jacob Fields goes to 5th. Guys still battling for that top spot. Trying to see if they can find some speed. Holloway still looking for some speed out there. A little wiggle coming out of the corner is going to cost him a lot of time on the track. And Jacob Fields just put it to the top of the leaderboard, bumping Trevor Royer off the top spot. Very cool. Peterson's still hanging on to 7th. Looks like he is done. Dakota DeCenzo in 5th place. Holloway in 10th. And now we got new ones lining up here, folks. Chad Miller, William Evans, Bob Raimondo, and Ryan Wilson. Be up next. Can everybody hear okay? You hear the cars okay? Somebody's typing in chat that they're not hearing sound, but I don't know why. All right, I'll do it. Start trading paints again, but there's nothing wrong with it. I've already restarted it twice since I've been in the room, but I'll do it the third time. Your paints aren't showing up, you'll have to contact iRacing. All right, underway. William Evans definitely one to keep an eye on. Ryan Wilson, 13th on the board. Bob Raimondo, 14th. Still looking for speed. There you go. Chad Miller just bumped it up to 11th on the board. And Raimondo up to 9th. Bob been doing a little practicing, I think. And William Evans goes to 2nd on the board overall. Nice lap, William. Wilson still looking for some speed out there. 15th on the board. Nice looking car, though. Buffalo Wild Wings. Hey, Roger. All right, so these guys back here are still looking for time. Chad Miller, Bob Raimondo, and Ryan Wilson have not been able to find really a lot of time. But William Evans, man, great lap for William. He puts it to 2nd on the board overall. Nice. All right, looks like next up we're going to have Ross Phillips, Tim Smith, Nathan Davis, Stolfus, K.R. Stolfus, and John Batista, looks like. Might have 5 of them going out this time. Guys are eager to play. Playing in the mud. All right, Ross Phillips, Tim Smith, K.R. Stolfus, and John Batista. 4 of them. Waiting on the command to get going. All right, there we go. Green, green, green. Batista goes to 17th. Be looking for more speed there. John, another one of the great racers here at Dirt Slingers. Stolfus, 18th. Tim Smith. Look for Tim to get up here. Watch his time increase as he gets around here. He is no stranger to victory lane. He just put it to 9th on the board. I see that big S on the front. Or if that's a Superman signal. The Superman sig right there, folks. Right on the front of that car. Let's see if he can do the Superman thing here. And he just went to 5th on the board. Ross Phillips to 9th. And John Batista goes to 10th. Still waiting for Stolfus to get up there. He's in 15th. And these guys are digging. Oh, Stolfus a little out of shape there on that turn. What the heck? Tim Smith. There we go. I clicked on the wrong one. My bad. Tim Smith just put it to 3rd on the board. Very nice. Very nice. Batista to 8th on the board. And Ross Phillips just bumped Tim Smith out of that 3rd position. Nice lap by Ross Phillips. And Batista just went to 5th. Wow, the last lap that he turned right there went to 5th on the board. All right, up next, Dylan Fox, Spencer Webb, Ted Decker Jr., and Michael Sheridan. Next one's up. See a lot of UWU drivers out here tonight. I believe that's one of the teams. I think that's a United Workers Union or something. I forget what that is, but we'll get a chance to talk to one of them here in a little bit. Yeah, these are pretty amazing. Got to give you that, Roger. These are pretty amazing. 360 seems very popular. All right, green, green, green for these guys. Dylan Fox. Michael Sheridan puts it to 21st. We've got a long ways to go, though. Dylan Fox bumps him back, and he goes to 21st. Spencer Webb, 23rd. 24th, make that. And here's 21st. He just put it across the board. And Michael Sheridan goes to 16th. Fox looking for some speed. Some try it low, some try it midline, some are trying it a little bit high. We still got quite a few guys to go through yet. So we're going to see. There you go. Dylan Fox just put it to 6th on the board overall, folks. Sheridan to 17th, Spencer Webb 18th, and Ted Decker 22nd on the board. Great lap by Dylan Fox. 6th on the board. A lot of horsepower in these little buggers, I'm telling you. They look small, but don't let them fool you. They got a lot of horsepower. Oh, into the wall for Spencer Webb, and he flips it. All right, looks like that's going to wrap up them, but Dylan Fox just put it to the top of the leaderboard, folks. Holy smokes, that last lap put him right at the top. Oh, it was amazing. All right, next up, Danny Waller, John Winkler, Nate Davis, and Sean Wallenfels. Nice lap there, William. Yeah, you got that right, Danny. Can't win on the first lap. Got that right. Winkler, Nate Davis, Sean Wallenfels. We're waiting for the command to get going. That's only going to leave us with just a handful of drivers left here, folks. Here we go. Green, green, green. Nate Davis will pick up. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to pick up a ton of time here. Back 28th right now, but just wait and see. You'll see him up there probably inside the top 10. Went to 25th. John Winkler, 28th. John Wallenfels gets by him. The track is changing right now, getting a lot of use on it. And that will make a difference for these guys looking for some time. There, Nate Davis just went to 16th on the board. There's still a little speed left in the track. Wallenfels to 22nd. And he just took that to 19th. Danny Waller, 27th. They look nice and smooth, don't they? They look like they're really doing well out here. Winkler, 28th. Waller just went to 19th on the board, actually beating out Sean Wallenfels. And Nate Davis goes to 12th on the board. Might get one more good lap here. I don't know. It looks like a pretty good one. And he shut her down. So 12th it'll be for him. Waller 17th. Sean Wallenfels 20th. And John Winkler 28th. All right, next up, Derek Walker. Al Trevathan. Britton Roxbury. Waiting for the fourth one. Three out there right now, waiting for the fourth one. Maybe they're only going to have three. Dirty Dude. Actually, don't go by Dirty Dude anymore. He goes by Jalopy. Jalopy spelled a little funny there, though. I think there's only going to be three of them. Got a few more guys that have not taken times yet. Rigo will still have five more drivers that have not taken time. All right, green, green, green. Ooh, Trevathan down there on that grass. Derek Walker, 30th it is for him right now, but we'll see. He should be able to pick up a lot of time out there. Him and, oh no, into the wall. Oh no, not for him. That's terrible. Trevathan going to get by. Britton Roxbury looking for some speed yet. Goes to 28th on the board. The only other one's Trevathan. He's 30th on the board. Looks like Derek Walker did have to tow to pit road. So it could be a while for him. I don't know if he's going to get back out there to qualify or not. Britton Roxbury just went to 14th on the board overall, folks. Trevathan still looking for speed, 29th. And he just went to 28th, but it looks like that might be all he's going to be able to get. And usually we see Kyle up there a lot higher than he is tonight. All right, next up, Gary Gilmore, Tyler Swoboda, Mark Penske, Aaron Theriot, are going to be up next. Hey, Chris. Chris.
Yo.
Yeah, I've updated Trading Paints 3 times. I don't know what to tell you. You might want to get a hold of iRacing about it or something.
Okay, it's no big deal.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I can update it a billion times, and if it doesn't come through, that's kind of an iRacing thing.
Yeah, one of my teammates said the same thing. They were having trouble seeing it too, so it's not on your end, I guess.
Yep.
But thanks anyway, bud.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what. There's really nothing. My hands are tied with Trading Paints. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Gary Gilmore, Tyler Swoboda, Mark Penske, and Aaron Theriot. Let's see what these guys have got out here. This is the last of the qualifiers right here. All right, green, green, green. Swoboda back to the dead last right now, 36. There we go. Gary Gilmore goes to 31st on the board. Oh, he's a little out of shape right there coming out of the turns. That's very time costing. Penske and Aaron Theriot went to 29th. He's digging for some time. Swoboda up to 27th. These guys are changing as we speak, folks. I can't keep up with them. They're so fast. Gary Gilmore, 32nd. We have one that, yeah, okay. And Mark Penske, 34th. Doesn't look like the guys are going to be able to pick up much more time as the track is changing, probably getting a little slicker out there. Swoboda just picked up one more position, though, goes into 23rd. Gary Gilmore, 25th. Penske, 27th. There you go. Penske just went to 24th, so on the last lap. Very cool, very cool. All right, that's going to wrap up all the qualifiers, folks. Next up will be the first round of heat races. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. Wow, look at that pit crew. That's some fancy outfits there for that pit crew. Nice. to get the notification from Roger, but he may stop down here in just a minute and see what he got here. Let me see if I can find. Okay, here we go. Hey, Dylan Fox, you got a copy? Dylan Fox, you got a copy?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, Dylan, well, man, where did that lap come from? Did that surprise you, or did you really think that you had the good speed here tonight at USA?
Well, that kind of surprised me, especially with all these people here tonight.
Yep, big crowd.
Yeah, definitely a lot of people here.
Well, what do you think the track's going to do as you guys progress here and go through all the heat races? You think it's going to change a lot? You know, are you going to hope that maybe you're one of the first heat races out, or rather be one of the last ones out?
I think I'd rather be one of the first ones up, just because you know, I think it might actually be a little more of the bottom and the top two. As the race goes on, I think it might just be more one line until almost all track gets slicked off. Then you could kind of go wherever works for you.
Right. Well, I don't want you to miss the drivers' meeting to find out who's going out there, but good luck out there, Dylan. It looked great to me. I'll tell you, it looked great up here in the booth to see you bring it home.
All right, thanks, Ryder.
All right.
All right, buddy. I sent you the heat race lineups. We're going to do 10-lap heat races.
Okay.
We will, at 35 cars, we will have a D main tonight.
A D?
Yep.
D? Okay.
No. Or, yeah, we'll split up the 15 and do 8 and transfer 3, and then we'll do 10 and transfer 4.
All right.
So we will have a D main.
Okay. Sounds.
All right. All right.
All right. So
we're getting ready to go with the first heat race, sir.
All right.
All right.
All right, so it looks like first heat race out is going to be Dylan Fox, John Batista, John Fiedler, Chad Miller, John Wallenfels, Ryan Wilson, and Kyle Trevathan. The first round going out there. Yep, that'll be the first rounds. John Batista, John Fiedler, Cody Miller, Chad Miller, my bad. Sean Wallenfels, Ryan Wilson, and Kyle Trevathan. And laps. Well, hey, Ryan and Digital D-Rec, how you doing? Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate that very much. You can check out the full schedule of MaxSpeedTV on the website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV, and also on Twitter. Just look up MaxSpeedTV at MaxSpeedTV. All right, just waiting for these guys. This is the part that takes so long, is getting everything organized. Well, I'll tell you, I would not want to be the organizer of this stuff, because it's got to be a pull your hair out kind of thing. Good thing they got heat racing coming up here in this build next week. That's going to be pretty awesome. I was reading through some of the stuff, how they've got it, and I think it's going to be pretty great. We may get the chance to experience that next week here for the SRL. Not too sure. That'll be pretty cool. Alright, and we are back, and it looks like they're getting ready to roll out here with this, the first round. First round of heat races. Get ready, folks. This is where it starts getting a little more exciting out here. But it gets caught up. All right, so Dylan Fox and John Batista on the front row for this start of the first heat race of the night, folks. All right, here we go. What's KOD there, Danny? KOD mean? Just curious. All right, looks like they're tightening up the field here. I think they're getting ready to go green, folks. And here they go, green, green, green. 10 laps. The top 2 will move on to the trophy dash. The rest will go to the D main. We're gonna have a D main here, folks, tonight. D is in dog. Fiddler, 3rd place. He is just outside that cutoff, and boy, right on him. Look at this, Chad Miller all over the back of him. Sean Wallenfels, he's trying to get up there. He wants to be in that trophy dash. And Kyle Trevathan to the back of the field, he is really working to trying to get up here to the front. But Dylan Fox could be in trouble. He's got John Batista on his tail trying to get that spot from him. I mean, it really doesn't matter. They're both would move on to the trophy dash, but nothing like winning, though, right? Batista to the inside. Well, he's holding them pretty good right there. He's got a good run, and now he's got in there. He cannot afford to give that up. If he wants this win, gonna have to pull the old slide job on him or something. Dylan gets a pretty good run on that high side. And they're almost touching in the corner. And man, oh man, Batista can almost get there. He can taste it. But just cannot get by Dylan Fox. He is just so strong. Fiddler wants to join in on this. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see a 3-car battle for the end of this. Fox on the outside, Batista on the inside. John is not giving up, man. I'm telling you, he is hammering it every single lap. He's right there, all over Dylan Fox. It is really getting good right now. Fiddler, Wallenfels catches the wall. He goes into 4th, but that did cost him a little bit of time right there. Chad Miller got around him. This guy's battling for 4th and 5th. But the battle is up front here. These two here battling to see who's going to be the winner of this heat. I don't know, Batista might have just said, you know what, I'll just take the 2nd and move on. Dylan Fox just pretty strong out there in the front. Oh, here goes Batista again. Happened to my camera, and it looks like he's going to hold him off, but wow, what the heck happened to my camera? There we go. My bad. All right, so Dylan Fox will hold off John Batista. So him and John Batista move on to the trophy dash. Congratulations to them two. The rest of these guys will move on to the D or C main, whichever that comes first. Very cool, very cool. Congratulations then to Dylan Fox and John Batista. All right, so next up, we've got the new guys moving out here. Jacob Fields, Trevor Royer, Nate Davis, Michael Sheridan, Spencer Webb, Ed Deckard, and Aaron Theriot. Next round here, folks, the second heat race of the night. 10 laps. Top 2 go to the trophy dash. The rest go to the D or C main, however that lines up. Yes, it was. That was some good stuff, Ryan. I agree. I agree 100%. Good racing. All right, looks like they're getting ready here, folks. Getting that field tightened up good and tight. Here we go, green, green. Good jump by Jacob Fields. In second, we got a battle here. Nate Davis taking over second from Trevor Royer. And Trevor coming back. Whoa! Wow, Jacob Fields with a big slip there. Boy, that put these guys right on his bumper there for a split second. Trevor Royer trying to get that position from Jacob Fields. Trying to do the old slide job on Nate Davis, and Nate says, I'll have no part of that, thank you very much. I want to hold on to that position big time. He wants to make it into the trophy dash, folks. It's a really prestigious thing to make it to the trophy dash every single week. That's pretty cool. These three here battling. Oh, this is insane right here, folks. These guys are having a great time out here right now. This looks like a blast, I'm telling you. Michael Sheridan sitting there watching this says, man, I want in on this too, you know. Royer down on the bottom. Nate Davis following Jacob Fields on the high side. Royer doing the old slide job in front of Nate Davis and going to spin him out. Nate Davis is going to take the lead. Jacob Fields goes to third now. And Trevor Royer way back here in fourth place. Wow. Really dirty windshield. That crew's going to be busy tonight cleaning windshields, I can tell you that. And Nate Davis taking over the point. And Sheridan second. These guys looking to make it to the trophy dash. I'll tell you what, Jacob Fields, he's got something else to say about it. He wants to get back into that position. Ooh, a little wiggle coming out of the turn. It looks like it's going to be Nate Davis and Michael Sheridan moving on, unless Jacob Fields can do something with Sheridan. I don't think Sheridan's got anything for Nate Davis right now, but you just never know. Last minute thing could happen. Jacob Fields, boy, he is just looking all over that track for something, some grip somewhere to get him back up there. Just spinning the tires right off of that thing. Fourth place, Trevor Royer. Fifth, Spencer Webb, Aaron Theriot, and Ted Deckard. All right, looks like Nate Davis is going to bring it home, and Michael Sheridan second. That's how they're going to finish here, folks. For the Trophy Dash, Nate Davis and Michael Sheridan moving on. Congratulations. If I can find... Nate Davison. There he is. Get him down here. Nate Davis, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you bring home the win there, make it to the Trophy Dash. How good's that feel, man? Them guys got together there, and that just gave you the point. What did you think about that?
I mean, we was all running pretty tight there. So me and Roy were side by side, and I was right on Fields' bumper. I was just trying to focus on holding it steady and keeping it smooth through there. I seen him slide up, and I mean, I don't even know if there was a car room there. They got together a little bit, and I seen him get loose, and I just kept on going. So, I mean, it was pretty good. I'll take it.
Yeah. Make it to the Trophy Dash. That's got to feel real good, you know.
Sure.
Well, now, the competition, you know, is pretty tough here. Got a lot of really fast guys out here tonight. What do you think of your chances are coming out of here with a victory tonight in the A-Main?
Yeah, the competition, I mean, the level here, I mean, it's so high. And by the time the A-Main gets here, that track's going to be slick. So, I mean, I'm going to give it all I got. I mean, I think I got a good top 3 finish at least if I don't win.
Very good. All right, well, good luck out there, Nate, and congrats on winning the trophy for winning the heat to make it to the Trophy Dash.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Yes, sir. All right, looks like up next, William Evans. Cody Olson trying to make it there. Paul Crumry, Britton Roxbury, Danny Waller, Tyler Swoboda, and Terry Landis. This next heat race. Now, William Evans is always good to see William out there running as good as he does. Him and Cody Olson, those guys really put it on. So expect a good show here. This is going to be an interesting finish how this is going to go because those two are very, very fast. Yes, Britton Roxbury is good, but I'll tell you what, like Nate just said, the level of competition here is probably one of the best leagues out there as far as dirt, and the level of competition here is just extreme. So, but here we go, folks. Getting the fields kind of sorted out here. Need to tighten it up a little bit more. This is heat race number 2, and they're going to have 5 heat races. 10 laps tonight, folks. 10 laps. I'm sorry, this is heat race number 3. My bad. 2 more to go after this. All right, green is out. William Evans with a good jump over Cody Olson. And Crumry sitting right there. Oh, and he gets loose. Looks like he may have caught that grass. I don't know. That looked pretty intense right there. Tyler Swoboda trying to get a run, and he may be under fire here from Craig Levan. Those guys battling it up pretty hard right now. Crumry hanging on to 4th. Danny Waller in 3rd. And the battle up front here, Cody Olson and William Evans is starting to heat up a little bit. Cody's He's looking for something down there on the track to see if he can't get back up there to that big jump start that William Evans got. They cannot go until the admins tell them to go, and if you're sleeping on that restart, oh boy. William Evans, he knows how to get the victory lane. He's been here several times and just keeps doing better and better each week. Cody Olson, what more can I say about Cody? He is just extremely good driver in these 360 sprint cars. Extremely good. See him digging down there on the bottom. He's looking for something. He's almost taking it down there where the edge of that grass is. I don't know if we can. Let's ride along with him real quick here and see what he's doing. Right now he's up in the mid lane. Now he takes it right down. Look at that, right on the edge of the grass, folks. Looking for some speed down there, coming off of turn 4. 1 and 2 feels a little different to him. He kind of takes it mid to high line, but it looks like 3 and 4. He's cutting it right down on the grass. Look at that, right down. Oh, and he hit the wall that time. Ouch. That's going to leave a mark. Oh, and Crumry into the wall. I do believe that did throw a caution. Yes, that did throw a caution, so they will get restarted again here, folks. It'll be single file restart. Crumry will get a chance to go to pit road and get a new car. That's a shame because Paul made it all the way to the A main last week, or 2 weeks ago, excuse me. They didn't race last week because of the holidays. I hope everybody had a good Turkey Day, good Thanksgiving. A pretty awesome week last week. Thanks for joining us. We are broadcasting to Twitch, Hitbox, Mixer, Stream Me, and YouTube. You can join us on any one of them, folks. Look up MaxSpeedTV. Twitch, Hitbox, Stream Me, Mixer, and YouTube. All right, well, let's see what they got now. William Evans and Cody Olson as they get ready to go. Green, green, green. We're back underway, folks. And Waller, boy, Waller's right there, ready to pounce. If Cody Olson even makes the slightest little bobble, Danny Waller's going to be right up there. Coming into fourth, Tyler Swoboda. Cody just seems like he cannot find any more speed to get up there with William Evans, but even if he finishes in second, he'll still make it to the trophy dash as he's right down there close to that grass again. We've seen him tap the wall a couple times, but he hangs on to it. Searching that track over for speed. William Evans is really hooked up here tonight. USA might be just one of the best tracks that he runs at. Oh, a little bump there by Cody Olson. So it's over, folks. William Evans and Cody Olson will go to the trophy dash and a guaranteed spot in the feature race at the A main at the end here, folks. So congrats to them. The rest of the guys will go to this D or C main. Danny Waller, Craig Levan, Tyler Swoboda, Paul Crumry, and Terry Landis. Congrats to William Evans. If I can get him up here real quick while they're getting ready to line up the next group. William Evans, you got a copy?
Yeah, buddy.
Well, you win the heat race there, folks. You make it into the trophy dash. I know that's not a big surprise to you. You're a good enough driver that you usually always make it up there like that. But what was it like out there?
You know, I got a good start. on both those restarts. So you know, that helped me out a lot.
Yep.
And I was able to find a lot of speed up top. So I just held my line and just, you know, tried to just keep going.
Well, Cody kept the pressure on you pretty heavy there. I mean, it didn't give you much of a chance if you even made the slightest little bobble or anything. He was going to get around you. So, but you held him off, and you win the top spot there for the Trophy Dash. So, congrats to you, and good luck in the Trophy Dash, and we'll see you there.
Yeah, buddy, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, so next up, we have Ross Phillips, Chris Brenner, Britton Roxbury, A.R. Stolfus, Mark Pinsky, Doug Holloway, and John Winkler. That's the next one's up here, folks. Getting ready to tighten the field up here a little bit. We'll get them going. All right, here we go. Green, green. One more trophy day, or one more race after this one, folks. Wow, good jump by Ross Phillips, one of the fast guys out there tonight. Chris Brenner holding on to second. He's taking a look there on the inside of Ross Phillips for a second. And man, look at the horsepower he's got. He closed that gap right up big time. Roxbury to third. He wants to make it to the Trophy Dash, but he better drive the wheels off of that thing to get there. And we have a pass for the lead. Ross Phillips may be in trouble here. Chris Brenner giving him a tough time. And he does the old slide job in front of him. Ross Phillips tries to come back. Brenner up there close to that, and he does lose it again, but he gets up into the cushion up there. That's where you don't want to get too high into that cushion if you can get to the edge of it. Brenner back to the lead again. These two swapping up the lead. They'll both make it in, but boy, they want to be the first. They want to be 1 and 2. They both want to be 1 and 2. Wow, close call right there. Chris Brenner almost got into the back of Ross Phillips, and he dives it to the bottom once again. That time he comes out of there side by side with Ross Phillips. Stolfus now got around Britton Roxbury. Roxbury back to fourth, but he's trying to come back. Those two up front are really going after it here, folks. And Brenner retakes the lead from Ross Phillips, and Ross comes back on the bottom. He's looking to see if there's anything left down there. Oh, got a little tight on him, and he had to lift. You get down there, and that shiny spot, it's pretty slick. And that time he got way up into the cushion. And these two still battling back here, K.R. Stolfus and Britton Roxbury. I don't know who's going to come out. Roxbury gets into him. Oh, and he takes it clear down on the grass and loses it. No, Britton's going to go way back now. He's going to even be back behind Mark Pinsky. That puts Stolfus in third, Ross Phillips in second, and the leader, Chris Brenner, pulling away. As the track keeps changing, these guys are finding more and more grip, maybe up on that high side. We're seeing the high side work really well for the guys. The guys on the bottom are finding a little bit of grip, but they've got to take it clear down next to that wall to find anything that's left. What little bit there is down there, it is helping a little bit, but golly, man, these guys are really going after it right now. Stolfus, third. Britton Roxbury did go into fourth. He got back around Mark Pinsky. Uh-oh, we got trouble up here. No caution. Or is there a caution? Might be a caution. Yeah, I think there was, because those two got together. Or maybe that was it. I guess that was it. Chris Brenner will come home the winner. And Ross Phillips second. So congratulations to them two for moving on to the Trophy Dash. I'll see if I can get Chris down here and talk to him real quick. Chris Brenner, you got a copy?
I do, sir.
Wow, that looked like a lot of fun out there battling with Ross Phillips, man. I'm telling you what, back and forth and back and forth. What's that feel like when, you know, does that get your adrenaline pumping when you're just right into it like that?
Oh, you bet it does, man. It's a lot of fun when you can do it cleanly, and that's not always the case. But he's a great driver, and we had some fun there. I'm sure he had a blast too.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. Well, congratulations for winning your heat race there. That'll move you on to the Trophy Dash, you and Ross both. So congratulations, and we'll catch up with you later on there, Chris.
All right, thanks a lot, buddy.
Yep, good luck tonight. All right, looks like next up, Tim Smith. Ooh, he's blinking a little bit too. Dakota DiCienzo. Mike Peterson. Bob Raimondo, Gary Gilmore, and Bill Cobb. That is your last heat race here for the night, folks. Before we get into the D main. That's D as in dog. Yeah, that was a pretty awesome race, man. That was good racing. These guys really know how to do it, don't they? And I just wish I could drive these things just half as good as they do, man. They're pretty good. All right, here we go. Green, green, green. Tim Smith taking right off like a rocket. Second place, Dakota DiCienzo. Uh-oh. I think they threw a caution for some reason there. I don't think anybody got together. I think they're just going to restart the whole thing. They might not have been ready. Get them going again here. Superman, Tim Smith. I like the SIG on the front there. That's pretty cool. Got, let's see. Got, all right. They got the field tightened up this time. They're ready to rock and roll. So let's see them go here, folks. All right, here we go. Green, green, green. Good jump start that time. But Dakota DiCienzo, man, I'm going to have trouble with that name forever. DiCienzo in second. Mike Peterson jumps to third, and boy, cars are out of shape there. Bob Raimondo all over the track, and he's going to lose it. Oh, wow, good save. That was Derek Walker. He's trying to get up there. He doesn't know. He wants to make it into the Trophy Dash. DiCienzo and Tim Smith just pulling away from these guys. Not really that much of a race going on back here right now. I think the race is for fourth right now between Mike Peterson and Derek Walker. Third and fourth. Walker's closing the gap on him. Right there on Mike Peterson's tail. And he might try to get a drive down. He is underneath them this time. He's going for that third spot, and he's going to get it. Derek Walker goes into third, but he still needs to pick up one more position to make it into the Trophy Dash. Got to get around DiCienzo. He's coming, but boy, so is Christmas. And Tim Smith just out there in cruise mode right now. He's got, wow, a big amount of distance there between him and second place. DiCienzo watching his rearview mirror probably a little bit there, seeing Derek Walker coming. Derek tries to take it way down on the bottom there, looking for something. Cut that corner off a little bit, maybe gather up a little time on DiCienzo. can see him closing a little bit there, but DiCienzo's able to hold him off. Down there on the bottom, he goes once again, closes that gap, but DiCienzo gets such a huge run off of the corner, he pulls right back away on the straightaway. And again, it does it again. Walker gets a good cut off of that corner. Uh-oh, DiCienzo may have been out of shape that time. Oh, there we go. That was a close one. I don't think the laps are, there's too many laps left here. So Derek Walker's going to have to get busy if he's going to get by DiCienzo to take that trophy dash. Dives it in there hard. Still unable to do it. Almost making contact with DiCienzo. There he does a slide job and he goes into second place. That was the race to make it to the trophy dash. If he can hold off DiCienzo now. DiCienzo down underneath him. Slide job, oh, almost contact. But Walker's still holding on to second place right now. And DiCienzo back to third. So congratulations to these guys. Tim Smith will go to the trophy dash along with Derek Walker. So congratulations to them guys. We'll see if we can get Tim down here and talk to him. Congratulate him. Tim Smith, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations on winning the heat race there, Tim. What was that like out there, man? You pulled away from DiCienzo a ton right there at the beginning. Tim? Tim Smith, do you have a copy?
Oh, sorry. Wrong button, man. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Track was pretty good. I was really running about the same lap times in the top and the bottom. Ended up getting a real good start. Was able to check out pretty good there.
Yeah. Now, when you seen them two battling back there, you probably had a little bit of a little bit of sigh of relief, you know, knowing that those two were battling. That was giving you a little bit more time to slip away. But you know, we're not surprised to see you up there making the trophy dash again this week, Tim. You're always fast. It seems like every single week you're the guy out there to worry about. I see you got the big SIG on the front of your car, the Superman insignia. Is that?
Yeah. One of my buddies always calls me Super Smith, so I had to throw a Superman logo on the.
There you go. That's cool. All right. Well, Tim, good luck out there. Congratulations on winning your heat race, and we'll see you in the trophy dash.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Hopefully, I'll be talking to you a little later on tonight.
Yes, sir. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, folks, as they're getting things wound up here and ready for the D main. We'll be going to a D main. We'll be getting the line up here in just a minute. So don't go anywhere. Races are starting to heat up pretty good. All right, D main coming up here, folks. Be getting the line up here in just a minute from Roger, or he may stop down here. I'm not sure which. But so they're up there discussing this as we speak. Everybody lined up for the D main. Big field here tonight. 35 drivers, I should say. 35. Roger's not racing. somebody in the booth.
Yeah, Rudy.
Oh, it's Ed. Okay.
I ain't hearing nothing going on.
Well, I'm waiting for the D main to start here, and they're getting ready to go now. It looks like Gary
Hello?
Gil. Yeah, Roger.
All right, D-main time, sir. I heard you talking about it when I came in.
Yep.
I've got 2, 4, 7 cars. Going to run 10 laps. Going to transfer 4 to the C main. C main's going to be 12 cars for 15 laps. And then we'll transfer 4 up to the B main. That'll be 14 cars for 20 laps. 10 will transfer to the A main.
Okay, so 4 will move on from this D main to the C main, right?
Yeah, we're going to transfer 4 from each up
Okay.
until we get to the end of the B, and then we'll transfer 10 over.
All right, 10 laps.
10 laps. Caution
Hey.
laps that do not count.
Roger that.
Then the first 3 cars home.
Thank you, sir.
All right, be back in a little bit.
All right, so Gary Gilmore, Ryan Wilson, Ted Decker Jr., Harry Landis, Doug Holloway, Bill Cobb, and John Winkler. Out here, 7 of them. 4 will go to the C main. 3 will go home. All right, they're starting to tighten up the field a little bit here. I think we're going green this time by. Yep, here we go. Green, green, green. Good jump by Doug Holloway. Cutoff position is for 4th. Oh, a couple of cars got together there, but caution laps do not count. So they will get restarted here, folks. The Holloway's still in the lead. Not sure if they turned a lap or not. If they didn't, they'll probably have to double back up here. But I think they did get 1 lap in. They got 1 lap in. They'll go single file from there on out. But Doug Holloway in lead. And Gary Gilmore on the outside. I think they're going to restart, looks like. This is where it really gets interesting, and this is where you hate to see people have to go home. But 3 people from this 7 cars out here right now will go home tonight, folks, already. So, but, you know, you got it. That's the way it is. You just got to race and race until you can get as many, up to the A main, where only 20 drivers will be there. So you got 5 heat races, 2 from each heat race. Move on to the A main. But they'll go through the trophy dash first. The trophy dash will line them up in the order how they finish in the trophy dash, or how they will line up in the A main. So that's fun. That's always fun. That's the top 2 out of each heat race, and that is exciting. Folks, give us a thumbs up on the video, and please do subscribe if it's your first time here. Enjoy having all of our subscribers part of the MaxSpeedTV family here. Charles is going to have a broadcast coming up here in a little while. Might be getting about ready to start, I think, in about another half an hour. That'll be modifieds at Gateway, or I can't remember where that was at. Gateway, I think it is. That'll be fun. But here we go. Everybody's getting lined up now. 10 laps. They're going to completely restart the whole race here. All right, here we go. Green, green, green. Wow, somebody was sleeping on the start right there. Put Terry Landis into second as Gary Gilmore did not go when they got the green. Not sure what happened there. Oh, boy. Big slip there, and it looks like Terry Landis is going to take over the point. Gary Gilmore in second. That put Doug Holloway back to third after that big oops. They're going into the corner. Oh, we got another one. Couple more of them into the wall. Gary Gilmore into the wall. That's going to change it up again. Terry Landis to the front. That put Doug Holloway back in second. Gary Gilmore third and Bill Cobb fourth. That is the cutoff, folks. He's got to finish fourth in order to make it. Right behind him, John Winkler, Ryan Wilson. These guys really putting the moves on it. Bill Cobb slips. Ted Decker gets by. So now Ted Deckard is the cutoff. Terry Landis just out there cruising along in the lead. Got nobody battling with him at the moment. But Doug Holloway's trying to get back to the front there and battle with him. It's so hard to get that position back. Once you lose them 4 or 5 car lengths, it's so hard to get it back. Gilmore trying to get something going on the high side, maybe a little bit there. All the way into the wall. That keeps them two right on top of each other. He's up into the cushion, and Gilmore going to take it on the bottom and tries to get that run, not able to do it. He's right there ready to pounce, but he just can't get by him. He can get to him, but he can't get by him. Back here for fourth, Ted Decker making it into the cutoff. Four go on, 3 go home, folks. Ted Decker will make it if he can hold on to that position. Winkler and Bill Cobb back here, and Ryan Wilson. Ryan, boy, that's a nice looking car Ryan's got too. Terry Landis, Doug Holloway, Gary Gilmore, and Ted Decker. That's the 4 that will move on, but boy, these two here have not decided who's going to be second and who's going to be third. Well, hey, you're very welcome there, KR Stolfus. Well, I just kind of pronounce it the way it looks. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I hit it on the head. Sometimes I don't. But you're very welcome. Ted Decker still hanging on to the cutoff position, 4th place. But the battle's still on with Doug Holloway and Gary Gilmore. These two still battling very hard against each other for second and third. Little communication there could say, hey, just hang on to it right now. We'll make it into the C main. So it looks like that will do it, folks. Terry Landis will win. Doug Holloway second, Gary Gilmore third, and Ted Deckard fourth. Those 4 go on. The rest will go home. See if we can get a word in with Terry Landis here real quick before he out. If I Terry Landis, you got a copy? Terry Landis, do you have a copy? All right, last call. Terry Landis, do you have a copy? All right, no answer out of Terry Landis, but congratulations to him. He will be the winner of the D main. Okay, next up, C main here. Roger will be down here in just a second. Let us know what's going on with the C main. Not give me the rundown, so I don't know. Well, hang loose a minute, folks. He'll be down here in just a second. Oh, that's funny there, KR. That's funny.
Good morning. Good
There
evening.
we go.
Hello.
Hello.
C-main time. We transfer to the 4 cars, Landis, Holloway, Gilmore, and Deckard. So these guys are going to run 15 laps. Top 4 are going to transfer on up to the B main. After this, we will run the trophy dash. There will be some kind of an invert. We haven't drawn for that yet, but we will right before we send them out. Those guys will run 10 laps. Then we'll have a very short intermission with a closed track, and then we'll go to the B main right after that.
All right.
All right.
15 laps. Get Chad Miller, Paul Crumry, Bob Ramundo, Al Trevathan, Spencer Webb, Tyler Swoboda, Mark Penske, Gary Gilmore, Ed Deckard, Harry Landis, Doug Holloway, and Aaron Theriot. Top 4 move on. The rest will go home, folks. Wow. This is where it really gets crucial to try to make sure that you're in that top 4. I mean, at all costs. You've got to really make every move count. Chad Miller bringing them to the line. D-main time. Here we go. D-main. 4. Yeah, 4 move on. 4 move on to the B main. The rest will go home. 15 laps. Field tightened up, and here we go. Green, green, green. Good jump by Chad Miller. Swoboda into second. Oh, we got a caution. Something happened back there, so they'll restart.
We got a car in the wall, Rudy.
See who it was?
No, I can't tell because your stream where it went. I just caught the end of it.
Doug Holloway. No, right there. He got into Mark Penske. Mark Penske that spun, hit the wall. So, all right, but they're going again. Hey, Crystal. Good to see you, Crystal. Well, what's everybody think of the racing so far? It's been pretty intense. I'll tell you what, we've seen some great racing tonight. We've got a lot of great racing yet to come. The best part's yet to come. So I'm telling you, this is going to be really, really intense when we get down to the A main. Going to be the top 20 drivers bidding for that win. And man, I'm telling you, it's going to be some great drivers out there. Yes, it is. Hey, John, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Braden, I missed you guys when you come in there. I got it up on my other computer here, and I got to kind of turn my head there to see it. So, sorry about that. Good to see you guys in there. All right, Penske's going to start up here on the front row now. What? Okay. Going to restart here, a brand new race, 15 laps. So got a blinker. I'm not sure who that is. It's blinking so bad, but somebody's got to get a grip on that blinking. That's Terry Landis. Wow, is he blinking bad? Might be why he couldn't talk to me. I don't know. I think they're going to go one more lap here, folks, before they cut them loose. Hey, this is the kind of racing that I enjoy right here. This is exciting. It doesn't matter what they're doing out here. It's exciting. So whether it's the heat races, the qualifiers, the C main, D main, B main, A main, it's all exciting. It just brings iRacing to a whole new level. I can tell you that. Here we go. They are doubled up and they are tightened up and they're ready to go green. Chad Miller on the gas and here we go. Green, green, green. Penske in trouble. Looks like he's got somebody right there, right beside him. That is Tyler Swoboda. Swoboda dives it into the bottom. Trying to get by Penske. Wow, lots of going on back there. Kyle Trevathan, Paul Crumry in a good battle. Swoboda loses that position to Kyle Trevathan. Trevathan goes into third. Penske's still hanging on to second. He's got a heck of a traffic jam behind him. And Swoboda. That is Trevathan that did get by Penske. Puts Penske to third. Now Swoboda trying to get by. Here comes Paul Crumry to the inside. Boy, Paul got a heck of a run there, but he can't get that run off the high side. He's losing everything he gains right there. He's got to try to figure out how to do the slide job and get up in front of these guys. And he does get into Penske, and boy, that stacks him up. Crumry into fourth. I'm sorry, that would be third because we got Chad Miller, Kyle Trevathan, and Paul Crumry in third. The cutoff is Mark Penske right now. The top four move on. Everybody's battling to get into that fourth position. From there back, these guys will go home. Swoboda, Aaron Theriot. Aaron's digging on the high side. Boy, man, did he drive it in there hard. He may have found something. The cutoff right now is Mark Penske. That is where they will stop right there. The front four go to the B main. I guess we're going to do the trophy dash next. So next up will be the trophy dash, folks. That's the top two out of each heat race. Battling for what will be the how they will line up for the A main. Wow, Aaron Theriot took over fourth from Mark Penske. Penske battling back. Aaron Theriot will move on if he can hold on to that position. 15 laps. Boy, I'll tell you, it's a long ways to go just to hold on to that position. Penske, Swoboda, these guys in danger of going home, and Bob Raimondo. Got a battle back here. Ted Deckard up into the wall. Ouch! I don't know if that's going to bring a caution out. I don't think it will, but it might. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Chad Miller walking away with it. Kyle Trevathan second. Crumry third, and now the battles for fourth here between Mark Penske and Aaron Theriot. There he holds that off on the outside. The outside line seems to be working really good. Penske dives it down to the bottom one more time, does the slide job and goes into that position. But there he comes right back on the bottom and retakes that 4th position. Man, are these guys racing hard right now. Everybody wants in on that cutoff. Penske back around. He is the cutoff for 4th. Oh, they make contact. They don't want to give an inch of real estate to the other one, I can tell you that. Everybody wants to make it in. They want one more shot, making it into the B main. Only the top 4 out of this C main will move on, folks. Right now, Penske is back in the cutoff position. He will make it in, but Aaron Theriot will be out if he doesn't get back up there. Right now, it looks like Penske may be trying to get Paul Crumry for 3rd. He may have found something on the bottom. It seems like it's working pretty good because Aaron Theriot even moved down there. He's trying it too. Penske's still taking it to the bottom. Hope we got a battle going on up in the front here. Trevathan and Miller. That's 1st and 2nd. Not much of a battle going on between them two, but the battle is back here. Now Penske all over Crumry. And he does the slide job up in front of Crumry and puts Penske into the wall. Wow, and he's still wrecking. Holy smokes. I think that is a caution, but we got to go back and check this out, man. That was, wow, wild. I seen him and Crumry did make contact right, oh, not right there, the next turn, I guess. Penske drove it in there really hard, come up into Crumry, but Penske's the one that got up into the wall. Crumry continued on. He's flipping here. Aaron Theriot made it by. A lot of the guys made it by, and it looks like he was trying to get it going again. He come right down in front of Bob Raimondo and took out Bob Raimondo. So both of them guys pretty much out of it now. Wow. All right, so looks like that would wrap it up then. Chad Miller, Kyle Trevathan, Paul Crumry, and Aaron Theriot move on. The rest will go home, folks. Very cool. All right, Trophy Dash coming up next, folks. Shoot that link out to all your friends. Get them in here to watch this. This is where it starts really getting good. Trophy Dash right up next here. Let me see if I can get Chad Miller down here real quick, and we'll talk to Chad. You guys are not talking to me. Chad Miller, you got a copy? Chad Miller, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Chad, what's it feel like to win that C main? That was pretty impressive.
It feels good. I hate to have to work my way up, but it seems the way it always is with me, so.
Well, you got the B main coming up next. You know, as you move up, it seems like the competition's getting stiffer and stiffer. But you go into the B main, what's the plan? Going to drive just like you did in the C main, or are you going to be a little more aggressive, or what are you going to do?
I really don't know. Let's see what happens. I probably stick with the line I had, unless we see that something else is working, and then we'll adjust from there.
Very good. All right, well, congrats on winning the C main, Chad, and we'll see what you can do in the B main. Good luck.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, Trophy Dash up next. That's the top 2 drivers out of each heat race. Just running for the top 10 positions, how they will line up in the race, folks. So that'll be coming up here in just a second. All right, as they get everything lined up here for the Trophy Dash, that'll be up next. Roger to come down and give us the official rundown of who, I don't remember who all won the Trophy Dashes. All right, folks, Trophy Dash coming right up. Thought Roger was going to come down and let us know, but how they're going to start. Because they were going to do an inversion. I'm not sure what they did here. So looks like Cody Olson's going to lead them out with Michael Sheridan on the outside. This is for the Trophy Dash right here, folks. The top 2 out of each heat race bidding for to see how they're going to line up in the A mains. Get ready. Now this is where the excitement is really going to build right here.
How many laps is this, Rudy?
10.
10 laps? Okay.
Yep. All right, here we go. Green, green, green. Boy, Cody got a nice jump right there. The battle is back here. Ooh, Sheridan going to lose a bunch of positions. John Batista, Nate Davis, Chris Brenner all get by. Batista looking for the lead. Unable to make that lead stick right now. Diving it to the bottom. And Cody goes back to second. Chris Brenner third. Chris has been extremely hot here tonight. And this is they've all made it into the feature race here, the A main folks, but now they're just getting ready. They're lining them up here. They're racing to see how they're going to line up in the A main. Nate Davis way up the hill into the cushion. Back to fifth. Tim Smith in fourth place. Tim's the one that they've been all feared of lately, man. I'll tell you, he's been running extremely good here tonight. The battle is up here. Third, Chris Brenner, John Batista, and Cody Olson. Cody doing everything he can to keep John Batista pinched down there close to the bottom. Oh, they make contact. Well, that was enough to knock.
Position at all, though. That little contact, man, didn't hurt him at all.
Yep, and that put Tim Smith right in the lead, and Chris Brenner second. Now the battle is for Cody Olson to get by Chris Brenner, and it looks like he may be side by side with him. And he's going to pass him, so Brenner goes back, and looks like Batista's going to follow through as well. Brenner goes back to fourth. Back in the field here a little ways, I was just watching William Evans. He's trying to come up through the field. I seen him taking it way up there. He's way up by the cushion, but he is finding some good racing up there. And Chris Brenner and Nate Davis or Cody Olson got together, excuse me. John Batista second, Tim Smith again in the lead. Got that big S on the front of that car. I'll tell you what, Super Smith it is. He just earned his name right here on MaxSpeedTV, Super Smith. He said that's what his buddies called him, Super Smith, so
well,
sounds good to me.
You got like a 1 second lead, Rudy?
Nah, not that much, I don't think. No, maybe 6 car lengths, something like that. Half a second, less than a half a second, probably 2 or 3 tenths. The battle is going on back here between Cody Olson and Nate Davis. Those two racing buddies, I'll tell you what, man, they're putting on a clinic out here right now. They're doing a great job. But I'll tell you what, Chris Brenner is right there with them. And here comes William Evans. Looks like that may be it right there, folks. So that's going to wind it up. Yes, sir. That is 10 laps. So Tim Smith will be our pole sitter for the A main. John Batista starting on the outside of the front row in second. Cody Olson third. Nate Davis fourth. Chris Brenner fifth. William Evans 6th, Ross Phillips 7th, Dylan Fox 8th, Derek Walker 9th, Michael Sheridan. That is your lineup, folks, for the race. So congrats to Tim Smith. All right, now I think they're going to have a little bit of free racing or something. I think Roger said they're going to let the guys go out here and rip up the track before we go to the B main. So a little bit of an intermission here.
Yellow flag is out. Pit road is now open. Keep your eye on those gauges. We'll give you 4 tyres. 3, 2, 1, now. We're done. Get going.
All right, we're back, and we're waiting. They're going to be advancing the session and going to the B main coming up right next year, folks. Roger, you got the lineup for the B main?
I do. Fiddler and Fields will be in row 1. Row 2 will be Waller and Stolfus. DeCienzo and Waldenfels in row 3. Royer and Levon in row 4. Roxbury and Peterson in row 5. And our transfer drivers are Miller and Trevathan for row 6 and Crumry and Theriot for row 7.
Good, very good. Now 10 go on, 4 will go home.
Yes, 10 move on, 4 go home. We eliminated, what do we got, 24 left? We've already eliminated 11 or 12 drivers tonight, so we're going to eliminate 4 more, and then we'll have our 20.
All right, and how many laps for this?
20
laps. All right.
20 laps.
All right, buddy, we're ready.
All right, I will probably come back and call the A main with you once I get the green flag dropped.
Sounds good.
All right, see you in a little bit.
Yep. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to be advancing it. And we'll be going on with the B main. Here we go. All right, here we go. Get everybody out here on the track. Get everybody lined up in the order that they're supposed to be in. Fiddler and Jacob Field front row. B main coming up, 20 laps, folks. Now 4 guys will go home out of this group. Only 10 of them will move on. So they're going to have to make sure that they do stay focused here and try to stay inside that top 10. That's going to be very difficult. The power in this field right now is really atrocious, and I'm telling you, these guys all want to make it into that main feed.
I sure don't blame them.
No. That's where all the fun is.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't give us a thumbs down. All right, green is out. Second place, Jacob Fields, looking for something up there in the cushion. Or close to the cushion, anyhow. Third place, Danny Waller. Got a good jump on that start. Trevor Royer down on the inside. The battles are getting heated up back here. Sean Wallenfels 3 wide into the corner. Something's got to give, and it looks like Waller's going to back out of it. He did not like that 3 wide stuff, and I don't blame him. Back up front, Jacob Fields, clear up high, and the leader, John Fiddler, still hanging on to it. Trevor Royer down on the bottom. He likes that bottom. He's a bottom feeder. Wallenfels, great driver. We're trying to see if he can get up there. He's inside the top 10. That's all that really matters. 4th place, 5th. Danny Waller, 6th place. Dakota DiCienzo. Britton Roxbury, 7th. A.R. Stolfus, 8th. Paul Crumry, 9th. And Chad Miller, that's your top 10, folks. From there back, it looks like we got Mike Peterson, Aaron Theriot, Kyle Trevathan in danger of going home. Somebody did not make it. Craig Levan, I guess, did not make it. And it's heating up here in the front. Trevor Royer. Wow, what a move right there by Trevor Royer. Great run for Trevor. He takes over the lead. Clear sailing out ahead of him, and behind him is John Fiddler, Sean Wallenfels, and Jacob Fields. These guys battling for second. That is the race within the race right there between those three. Fiddler down on the bottom. The other guy's up on the high side. I don't know which line is better, high or low, because they both seem to be pretty hooked up. Fiddler does a good job.
Pretty match there, Rudy, for sure.
Oh yeah. So kind of a multi-group track here tonight is what we're seeing, and that's what's cool about it. Britton Roxbury, 5th place. Britton having a good night here so far, making it to the B main, and now in position here to make it to the A main, the main feature. Danny Waller, Chad Miller, Paul Crumry side by side. That's pretty close to the cutoff right there, making it in or not making it in. Battle's really getting strong up here now between Sean Wallenfels and Jacob Fields. Sean is really keeping the pressure on Jacob right now. Jacob into the wall. Oh, that opened up the bottom, and he goes around and up, I think. And no caution? No caution. Yeah, it did bring out a caution. Okay, I thought it did. Goes around like that, it will bring out a caution. Trevor Royer in the lead right now as we are under caution here, folks. So get all caught back up. We'll start over. I don't know how many laps are left. I'd say they probably ran about 10 there. Probably got about 10 laps to go. Wow, that's a lot there, Crystal. That's a lot of martini glasses. Hope you don't drink that many martinis. Won't have a crystal.
For a broken crystal.
Yeah, broken crystal. There you go. Okay, so on this restart, we have Trevor Royer, Sean Wallenfels, John Fiddler, Britton Roxbury, and Danny Waller. That's your front 5. We're getting ready to get them going here again. Single file restart here, folks. Don't know how many laps are left, but here we go. Green, green, green. Wallenfels likes that top side, boy. He gets some pretty good runs up there. He does get a good run off and holds off John Fiddler. Oh, I must have turned the volume down. I'm sorry about that, folks. Wow. Really had it turned down. I'll tell you what, Royer's doing a great job holding off these guys. And he's way down there on the bottom. He's really doing good on the bottom. I'm surprised that he's doing that well. Now he takes it up to the high side. He sees Sean's up there. He's got to keep the block on Sean. Sean gets a great run on that outside every single time. That's why he's up there. But here goes Trevor back to the bottom again. Danny Waller in 5th place. Britton Roxbury looking to take 3rd. He's trying like crazy. Car gets a little wiggle up there. Down to the bottom again he goes. Trevor Royer's doing it, and he's holding off Sean Wallenfels. Oh, into the wall. Fiddler into the wall. Now he brings it down to the bottom in front of Britton Roxbury. Wow, is he digging. Another battle going on here between Danny Waller, Chad Miller, and Paul Crumry. Crumry does get around Chad Miller on the outside. Let's see if he can hold it off. He is inside the top 10. Huge run there. We're still battling here. Britton Roxbury does catch up to John Fiddler again, but he has not been able to do anything with them. But up front, Sean Wallenfels and Trevor Royer still battling, and Royer does have a pretty good run right there on the inside now. Roxbury up high, clear up into the cushion. He gets a huge run off, and he's going to take the lead over. Roxbury, or I'm sorry, Wallenfels found something up there. Now Trevor Royer goes way up high.
Oh, he got something. He got to make that high line really work for him.
Oh, and Wallenfels clear down across the grass there by pit road exit. And we got contact here between Britton Roxbury and I think that is, yeah, John Fiddler. Those two battling up pretty hard there for 3rd and 4th. And this is the positions, folks, that will be from 11th back to 20th. That's why they're racing so hard. Crumry in 5th, Waller 6th, Golfus 7th, Kyle Trevathan 8th, Mike Peterson 9th, and Dakota DiCienzo in 10th place. Everybody behind them will go home. That is Chad Miller. He's into the wall. So it looks like it may be over right there, folks. Wallenfels going to come home with the win. I believe it is Wallenfels. No? Trevor Royer. Trevor Royer and Sean Wallenfels. 1-2. Got they don't have them lined up here just right. That's Britton Roxbury. He'll be 3rd. Go to pit road. Well, that is how they lined up right there, folks. Pretty amazing race right there. Trevor Royer coming home with the win. So he will line up 11th on the A main. So that'll be coming up here just a couple of minutes. We're going to have another short intermission, folks, before we get fired up for the A main. So don't go anywhere. Go get you something to drink and a snack and get ready, because 40 laps of holy terror are about to take on USA. All right, as they clear the track here, they're going to get ready. I'm not sure if they're going to let them go out there. I think they're going to, no, they're not going to let them go out there. I think Roger said he did not want the track tore up any more than it already is.
There's enough tear up on it.
Yeah, I know, Dirt Rocket. I don't know why I can't get anybody to tune in on Twitch. It It really, I don't know. I give up even trying. I don't know why I even bother streaming to Twitch, to be honest with you. Kind of a waste of my time. All right, we're in waiting. A-main coming up here, folks. 40 laps. Now the lineup, we already know what the lineup there will be. The front 10 they're already battled out in the trophy dash for the front 10, and the 10 from this B main here on. That'll be 20 cars, 40 laps, and we're going to see a lot of good racing out there, and a lot of passing, a lot of side by sides. Probably going to 3 wide's going to be nothing. That's they're going to be doing that a lot tonight. 3 wide racing. So. And it looks like it's going to turn into a multi-groove track. The bottom seems to be coming in a little bit more. And the upper line there, up close to the cushion. The cushion's almost up by the wall. That's going to be great. It's going to be good to see how these guys manage that without getting into the wall. Yeah, well, I'm trying to be an affiliate on Twitch, and I just can't seem to get the 3 viewers that I need. Average viewers. Like the average is always 2. Even if I have 10 in there, the average is, I just don't. I don't understand how their metrics work because they're off. I've had 12, 14 viewers in there. Been streaming on Twitch for like 6 years, and there's people I know. A friend of mine that was streamed on Twitch for 3 hours. He became an affiliate in 3 hours. Didn't even have enough followers. He only had 23 followers, so he didn't meet any of the criteria. I don't know. I don't get it. I really kind of give up on it. Yeah, well, believe me, I've been trying. I've been trying for 6 years. I stream every day. Every day. All right, looks like they're getting ready to get lined up here, folks, for the A main. Now, they will line up in the way iRacing says they will line up, but once they get the green, they will not go. Then they will line up in the order that they finished in the Trophy Dash and the B Main. Trophy Dash, obviously, the first 10. The B Main, the second 10. And once they get lined up, they'll have 5 laps to get organized there and get all in order that they're supposed to be in. Yes, I've checked it. Yep. I don't... Like I said, I've give up on it. I've sent them messages. I've sent them emails asking them why, and it doesn't make any sense. There's no rhyme or reason as to how they do it. Doesn't make any sense. Now, Roger said he may stop up here, help out, so. I believe Tim Smith should be our pole sitter for the race. So we'll get back here on Tim, stay there on him, because he'll be, once they take the green, he will go to the front and be our pole setter when they take the official green on lap 40. So they got three laps. So I thought it was supposed to be 5, but 3 laps to get organized here, folks, once they get the green. All right, they're rolling out. Yeah, I don't know. They're B Durf. Obviously, that's Blake Durflinger. Is that Durflinger? Yeah. Okay. I don't know, man. Like I said, I give up. I stream more to YouTube anyhow, so.
Ought to be a good race, Rudy.
Yep. Yes, this ought to be really good. Got a lot of power in here. Yeah, I figured that was you. A lot of power in this field right here, and these guys have worked their tails off to get here. Some of them have come all the way from the D main, through the C main, through the B main to make it here. So they've drove their hearts out to get here. It means so much to them to make it to this far. Now, if they can bring it home here, and points are on the line, folks. Okay, now they're green flag right now. The pace truck went in, but they will get lined up in the order that the trophy dash and all that, like I said. So Tim Smith should be our pole sitter when they get ready to take the green. So you got 3 laps to get organized. "20 cars, 40 laps." Tim Smith, John Batista, Nate Davis, Chris Brenner, Ross Phillips, William Evans in the 3rd row. In the 4th row, Derek Walker, Dylan Fox. 5th row, Michael Sheridan, Trevor Royer. 6th row, Sean Wallenfels, John Fiddler. 7th row, Britton Roxbury and Paul Crumry. 8th row, K.R. Stolfus and Danny Waller. In the 9th row, Kyle Trevathan, Dakota DiCienzo. And in the 10th row, Mike Peterson and Chad Miller. One more lap and they're going to cut them loose here, folks. "20 cars, 40 laps." All right, who thinks they got the winner picked? Who's going to win it? Got some tough guys up here in the front right now. Who's going to win it?
A good question. They're all good drivers, Rudy.
Well, we're going green next time by, folks. Well, I got like 800 followers, Blake. I've had like 700 followers for like 4 years, you know. So I don't know what the deal is there. You stream every day. I don't know. I know they changed how they do things, and people are not getting the notifications. All right, here we go. Green is out, and caution laps do count, folks. Caution laps do count. William Evans making a move, coming up through. I know I've sent him many emails. It doesn't add up to me. Dylan Fox into 7th. Eric Walker way up high, up next to that cushion. This is where the battles begin right here. Sean Wallenfels trying to get around Trevor Royer. Royer way up in the high side. Wallenfels down on the bottom.
Couple distinct grooves in this.
Oh, Walker into the wall.
Oh,
and that brings out a caution, folks. Man,
that is
big
not
time.
Derek Walker style.
Nope.
Wow, he hit the wall hard.
Yeah, I don't know if we can go back and see this one more time. Let me go back here and look.
Yeah, he gets a little bit loose getting into that corner, and Trevor Royer really did. He tried to stop, but he couldn't.
Yeah, right there. He did get a little wiggle, and then just a slight tap from Trevor Royer, and it just sent that car right into the wall. So Derek upside down. Wow, he gets hit again. So he will go to the pit, get a new car here, and get back out. But he's going to be restarting back in 20th now. He's got to come all the way back up through the field. Tim Smith's still hanging on to the lead, though.
Yeah, it's pretty familiar to see old Tim out front.
Yep.
But old John Batista can run the bottom of this track like very few people can.
Yeah.
I expect him to put a hell of a challenge. Him and Nathan Davis both to put a hell of a challenge up on Tim Smith to try to get around him. And if Smith goes to the bottom, don't be surprised to see both those 39 and 36 car jump straight to the top, try to get around him carrying a little bit more momentum. Oh.
Now, did Derek go to pit road and get a new car?
Yeah,
Yep.
he just went to pit road. He was at the back, so it really isn't going to affect him any, honestly.
Yeah,
he's
but
going
he was
to be back there, but now he's, well,
he was inside the top 10, and now he's clear back in 20th.
Yeah, but that's where he was after the caution was all finished. He was back there, so it really isn't going to affect his restarting position. It's just going to give him a chance to put the front wing back on the car, get back out here, and maybe make a little noise. He's really good at running the bottom too. He should come forward. I expect from 19th, 20th position back here, he should work his way back inside the top 10. He's got a ton of laps left to go. Got 34 laps to get there.
Single file. Lights are out on the pace truck. That means we're going green this time by, folks. So get ready. Tim Smith. Ready to bring it home here. Pace truck's in and green is out.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Good jump. Brenner. Wow, look at this pack of cars down here. Brenner trying to hold up William Evans. Evans close to the wall up there. Got Dylan Fox on his tail now. And here comes Ross Phillips, one of the fast guys out there, practice and heat racing and everything. One of the fast guys out there, Ross Phillips. Side by side with Dylan Fox.
Yeah, Ross hasn't been over to race in a while. He's pretty good fighting here his first night back after a little hiatus. Good to see him back. Good to see him running strong too. He's got his hands full right now though.
William Evans into the top 5. No surprise there. Batista battling with Tim Smith, just like you said. He goes clear up to the high side.
Dylan Fox and William Evans just had contact on the front, but both kept going. There goes Batista.
And he takes over the lead from Tim Smith. I think the place to race up there is right up next to that cushion right now, Roger. Seems like they're really getting some good runs up there right now. If you try to pass on the bottom, they get such a huge run on that high side that they drive right back on around the outside of them.
Yeah, this track has gotten very slick, especially on the entries. It looks like the middle is getting a little bit of a sticky groove coming back. But the best way around here right now is to put that car in that brown area right up against the wall. Just made that work to take over the lead right there.
Brenner 4th, William Evans 5th. Dylan Fox did get back into 6th place, just tapped the wall a little bit there coming off of the turn. And Wallenfels is working the bottom down here with Ross Phillips. Little contact there in the wall by Dylan Fox. Michael Sheridan.
You better watch out for Sheridan. Old Rowdy's coming.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to work his way up here to the top 5, and he's really smooth and really fast.
John Fiddler and K.R. Stolfus. Boy, them two battling really hard. They're 3 wide into the corner. Wow, that was some good racing right there. Sheridan barely held them off, though.
This top 10 is a who's who.
Oh, yeah.
This is car racing on iRacing right now. I mean, it really is. You're talking about Fiddler, Stolfus, Sheridan. You go up to the front. Batista's starting to get away from Tim Smith. Tim Smith one of the names to recognize. Davis up there. All these guys, very, very good in this car.
Well, Tim got his new name tonight, Super Smith. He's got the Superman insignia on the front of that car, and he said all of his buddies call him Super Smith.
Brenner trying to slide job on Davis. Davis was working him and kind of got by him. Brenner jumped right back around right there in 3 and 4.
Man, I'm telling you what, them guys, them two right there are a pretty good match. That's one heck of a match going on between them two. Evans,
meanwhile, Batista's out here stinking up the show, Rudy.
Yes, he is. He's got a 1.2 second lead.
He really runs well here. I mean, he's a great driver, period, but he really is running well at USA every time we come here.
Yep. Tim Smith standing there scratching his head right now saying, man, what did I do wrong? I let him by me, and that was a no-no. We got a caution. That looked like that might have been
PK.
Yeah, Paul Crumray going around. Let's see what happened to Paul here.
Oh, he got real off angle right there in the exit of turn 2. Lawson hit the wall, and then it just kind of shot across the track and smashed the inside wall.
Oh, yes, he did.
He's got motor damage.
Yeah,
He'd be lucky to make it back around.
Climbed the wall right there going into the turn, and finally it flipped back on its wheels, but kept right. Wow, wheelie right into the wall. That was pretty insane right there. Yeah, he's got some serious motor damage. Oh, and it just blew up.
And he will not get that coasted back around.
Oh,
make it into pit
man. Tough break for Paul Crumray. But Batista hangs on to the lead, and that's a tough break for him. Now, that'll be a tow, and man, that's a long tow.
Especially from turn 1. Probably about 4 minutes worth of tow, then he's going to have 38 minutes worth of repairs.
Oh, they have no resets?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, they do have some resets. So he may, once he gets his tow out, he may be able to come down a few laps down. But he is the first car out of the race. TC Enzo's still back there running in 19th, so. Batista, Smith, Brenner, Davis, and Evans in that top 5, but that next 5 looks pretty strong too with Wallenfels, Fox, Phillips, Stolfus, and Sheridan.
Yep.
Where has Derek Walker made it up to? Derek has climbed up to 16th.
16th, yep. I look for him maybe to pick up a couple more positions. Get inside that top 10. Just don't know. I mean, there is enough laps for him to get there, but he's going to have to drive the wheels off of it to get there.
Well, he's going to have to go someplace that nobody else is running if he wants to get around him. And I'm trying to get a look here from some of the onboard cams. I see a couple 3 spots in turns 3 and 4 where the middle looks like it might be coming back in. So we need to watch for some guys that try to start working down away from that wall, try to find the shorter way around and grab a little bit of grip. There's a lot of brown in that corner. Where it's black, there's nothing to grab. Where there's brown, you can find a little traction.
All right, lights are out. We're about to go back green. Ace truck's in, and there goes Batista. Green is out.
Big jump by Batista, too. He stretched that about 5 car lengths.
Nate Davis still hanging on to 4th place. What happened to Cody Olson?
He left before we made it to the A main.
Oh,
I don't know. They said he was needing to get to bed so he could get to work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
I understand that.
Yep, he got a new job, I guess so. Evans, Wallenfels, 6th place.
So the top 3 in points in this series are all running inside the top 5 right now.
Wow.
Smith, Davis, and Evans, all right there.
Caution somewhere.
Oh,
we got another caution.
Looks like Chad Miller, maybe.
Walker?
Walker?
Yeah, Walker in that. Oh, that looks like neither Miller nor Walker were really at fault in that deal. It looks like they came Off the corner, he got a little 3 wide there with Ross Phillips. Ross kind of lost the back end of the car and come down and kind of tail whipped old Miller into Walker and knocked them both into the inside fence.
Yes, he did. Oh, yep. Oh.
All the work Derek did to get up there, now
yep.
Back even further.
Yep. All right, well, laps are winding down. That was, what, the second caution?
Second caution, yeah. Ed Miller is on pit road. Car didn't look that bad.
I think he had to tow the car. I think it was messed up pretty bad, or he might have just turned foul. Never know. So John Batista.
Tow, that's why he's sitting there.
Yep. Tim Smith, Chris Brenner, Nate Davis, and William Evans ready to bring this home. Have about 14 to go when they get the green.
Yes, that will be right, sir.
So, you know, really kind of surprising, though. I mean, well, not really surprised that Batista's in the lead, but, you know, as strong as Tim Smith is every week, it's really kind of a shocker to see John get by him that easily.
Yeah, but Tim's a bottom feeder. He likes to go down there around the bottom, and John just used the momentum on the top and got around. Looks like the bottom might have been dead, so hopefully it'll come back in. We'll see a good race here at the end. Going green. He's already on the
green.
Yep, no wasting time there.
You scared the hell out of the pace truck driver, I'm sure.
But
Smith to the bottom, going to try to do that real fast right there. It did not work out for him.
And some of the guys are still trying that about the middle lane and maybe to the bottom. They're taking it right down on the grass there. Dylan Fox, William Evans.
Evans just going to lose that spot.
Yes, he did.
Down there on that slick, and looks like, is that Wallenfels going around the high side?
Yep. Evans comes back though on the bottom, but Wallenfels gets that huge run off the outside.
That's a former series champion right there. Yes. He's third in the points.
Yes, sir. And wow, William Evans now in a battle here with Dylan Fox. Fiddler finally makes it inside the top 10 easily here. Stolfus, 9th place.
Nate Davis into the fence down the backstretch, and he broke the car. His car is broken. Very broken.
Oh, and he takes it down. He looks like he may have collected somebody. Yeah, he is not doing very well with that car right now. He's just trying to hold on to it. Wow, he is driving the heck out of it, trying to hang on to it. Boy, that car is all over the place. We do have a caution. Oh, William Evans and Dylan Fox get together. Ouch.
Look, something's broke in that car.
William Evans.
Yeah, poor Evans, man. He got clouded there. I think that was.
Yeah.
That was Dylan Fox, I think, that got into him. I can't even
Yeah, that looks like Dylan just went in the corner. The car didn't do anything and just drove right into the side of William Evans there. Marty tried to turn, didn't try to slide, didn't try to do anything. Well, that'll shake points up a little bit right there.
Probably have about 7, maybe 6 to go. 7, I'd say 7 to go, and they get the green. So, and that put a lot of guys out of the race now. Dylan Fox, Ross Phillips, William Evans, and Chad Miller out of the race. Paul Kremer is 3 laps down, but if he stays out there, he'll be able to pick up a couple of positions from Ross Phillips and Evans. As long as he's still running.
Yeah, that could shake up the points because Batista, Royer were just a little ways behind William Evans and Davis, and Zach Rounds did not race tonight, so that'll drop him down. The top 6, we could see 2 guys from 5th to 6th jumped up to 2nd and 3rd tonight. Especially if Batista holds on to this win.
Yep.
We have about 6 to go, 7 to go, 6 to go.
Yeah, Derek Walker's up to 11th. Almost inside that top 10.
He's going to dig. I guarantee you that guy ain't going to give up, and he's going to dig all the way to the end.
All right, we're beating to go green here. They should. Now this should be it. Pace truck is in, and there goes John Batista on the loud pedal.
Green.
Wow, what a jump.
Man, he's triggering tonight.
Tim Smith trying to do everything. He's looking for something down there on the bottom. Wallenfels goes into 4th. Wallenfels, man, he is just right up against that wall following Chris Brenner up there. Those two, man, they love their up there next to that wall like that. They just love it.
Fiddler trying to hug the inside right there and make a move on Wallenfels. I just don't think he's going to be able to keep the momentum enough now, and he falls back there.
Britton Roxbury goes into 6th, but he's still battling with Stolfus here. Stolfus, man, he is hooked up on that high side, and that's just what Britton doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to see that high side work that well. It comes down to the end of it. It could be, and there he goes. Britton does get by Stolfus, but Stolfus comes back on the outside a little bit. They're still battling side by side, and we got a change up here in the front between Chris Brenner and Tim Smith.
Smith got it great.
Brenner digging down there on the bottom. And he comes up a little short there, still side by side.
Oh, little contact right there.
Wallenfels right up against the wall, and he's going to get around Tim Smith on the outside, and he takes over 3rd or 2nd. He's still in a battle here with Chris Brenner, though. Brenner takes it clear to the bottom again. Man, these guys are getting after it. 3 to go. Coming to 2 to go this time by Chris Brenner, 2nd. Wallenfels comes back on the high side. He gets into the wall, but he doesn't lift off that gas. Tim Smith goes back to 4th. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to find any more traction to get up there with them guys.
White flag, nice and smooth.
White flag in the air for John Batista to bring it home. I don't know who's going to get 2nd. Wallenfels, Chris Brenner.
Checker flag.
And that's going to wrap it up for John Batista, bringing home the victory here tonight at USA for Dirt Slingers and MaxSpeedTV.
Good finish, good race. Look at that, man. 2nd place. Wallenfels, and 3rd place to Brenner.
That was insane. Great racing.
Rudy, I have some admin duties to take care of. Thanks for letting me join you in the booth.
Yep. All right, I'm going to get these guys down
Catch
here
you in a little bit.
Yep. If I can find Batista.
Checker flag.
Get him down here and talk to him. John Batista, you got a copy?
I sure do.
Well, you managed to pull out the victory here tonight. Roger was saying that you run really well at USA. Why is this such a great track to you compared to the other dirt tracks?
I wouldn't say this is a great track for me. I feel like I have a little bit better a better sense of searching for lines, I guess, than a lot of people. I tried the middle there at the beginning. It didn't really work, even though it was there on the screen. It just, I don't know, it just had no runoff. So I went to the top, and I figured Tim would eventually pull up on me coming out of the corner when I had a huge run, but I was just getting huge runs off the corner. But beating Tim Smith is no easy task. That whole team is outstanding. So to pull out a win here is pretty awesome. I've been fighting with Tim for the last 2 weeks, it seemed like me and him were always 1-2, and he always came out victorious. So to finally pull one out is, I'm really happy.
Yeah, Tim is. We've seen him slip back a little bit there. I think he finished 4th, but he slipped back a little bit. But tell me about the passing out there. You know, that high side seemed like it was the place to be, and everybody started going to that outside. When you get everybody up there, it just makes it that much more difficult to pass.
Yeah, this track was about as slick as the Sprints for Freedom race that we ran a few months ago, and that was probably one of the slickest tracks I've ever ran on iRacing. And this was, I mean, this was right up there. And I figured that the bottom would come in at some point, because I was squeezing every inch out of the top, and I'm pretty sure I scraped the tail tank a few times. I figured someone is going to try that bottom. They're going to come flying up here, but I don't think I saw anyone try it, or if they did, they didn't really go anywhere. But I wasn't going to go searching for lines with 10 to go. But yeah, even to pull slide jobs and you're this high around the track, it's got to be a perfect slide job, because even if you clear the guy, you're going to have to get your right rear in that tacky to get the runoff. And I mean, it's inches. It's a really small tacky area, especially in 3 and 4.
Right. Well, you pulled out the win here tonight, John, and that's got to feel really good to you, USA. So it'll be on to next week. What do you think you got for next week? I'm not sure where you guys are at next week. James Grove or something.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. But what do you think you got, moving forward now? Because this is going to really change up the points a lot.
Unfortunately, my points night racing kind of came to an end at Eldora, so I'm just here for fun and finishing out the season. But I still like racing hard for wins. If it's Williams Grove, I probably won't have a whole lot. Ever since they updated that track, it kind of sucks now. But I'll give it my best.
All right, John, we'll go celebrate that win, and we'll see you back here next week and pull out another one.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Sean Wallenfels, you got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, I do.
Well, Sean, you were digging on that high side, man. I'll tell you what, we've seen you tap the wall a couple times, but we've seen a good many times you come around them wall. I mean, you were just inches from that wall. What was it like up there? I mean, there was no cushion left.
It was pretty, I don't know, treacherous, but just like I think the bottom's a lot harder to run. I can't run the bottom or nothing, or the middle. So I've always run the top at the beginning of the race till the end. I'll stay on top, because unless it's a different track, I can't figure it out at USA. But yeah, it was pretty treacherous, but if you put it in the dark stuff and let it eat, it kind of auto-steered itself. You just had to keep it wide open.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Well, but you've come home second tonight. Are you happy with that finish, considering where you started?
Absolutely. If I had a better run coming off on the white flag, I was going to try to slide John, like get close to him, not really slide him, but I didn't have enough of a run coming off 2 there to going into 3, so I just let her eat up top. But yeah, pretty excited. It was pretty awesome. I had a pass where I was shaking on Tim, because racing Tim and anybody from UWU is like a privilege, because they're talented dudes, every single one of them. I messaged Tim earlier about one of their new guys, like, damn, does anybody suck on your team? And yeah, I went around Tim though, and I was scared, because I was like, what? The wall was there, but it kind of hooked and went around, and yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I think everybody will agree with you. If you get around Tim Smith, man, you did something good, But you did it, Sean. You come home second tonight. Anybody you want to give a thank you out to?
Jim Carrey for the movie Grinch. I was watching it while I was racing, kind of during the pace laps, and got my vibes pretty good. So, and everybody and all the guys that come out every night and stuff, and same stuff every week. All the guys that have patience and can actually lift when somebody slides or shit like that.
All right. Okay, Sean, we'll catch you next week, brother.
Thanks, Rudy. Have a good one.
Yep, congratulations.
Thanks.
Chris Brenner, you got a copy?
Yeah, loud and clear, Rudy.
Well, you come in third tonight, Chris. This has got to really feel good to you. I mean, I see a car looks kind of destroyed there, of course, at the end of the race, but you drove the wheels off of that thing. A lot of these guys, we talked about this throughout the race. Guys they went through the qualifiers, the heat races, the D main, the C main, the B main, and make it all the way to the A main. You made it into the A main. You raced your heart out. What's it feel like to come home third tonight?
Oh, you can't go wrong with a podium. I'm always going to be happy about that.
Well, I mean, you were racing around Sean and Tim and stuff, and you'd heard what Sean just said about Tim. If you get by Tim, man, them guys are good, and you managed to get around him. What line did you take to get around Tim? The outside or inside, or what happened there?
Well, it was the second portion of the race. It seemed like a one-way street around the top there, and I was a little bit faster than Tim, and I had to do something to get around him. We're dwindling down on the laps there, so I started running the bottom, and it was hit or miss whether I'd get a faster run off the bottom than I would the top. But I guess I hit my lines enough times there to make it past him, and then Sean. I don't know how he was running so well up top, man, but he was on rails up there. I kept having to get off the throttle to keep it off the wall, and I knew that wasn't going to get me onto the podium running that line, so I dove to the bottom and ran that the rest of the race, and I couldn't keep Sean behind me. He was fast, so
yep.
Congrats to Sean and John Batista, two incredible drivers.
I'm telling you, man, them guys, they're wheelmen. They can get it done. Well, anybody you want to thank tonight, Chris, for your third place finish?
Yeah, my teammates at UWU Motorsports. I think there's a lot of us in here tonight, and we all did pretty well. My wife for supporting me and having fun on here with you guys. My mom, if she's watching tonight, I'm not sure if she was or not. And Rudy, you guys at MaxSpeedTV do an awesome job with the broadcast. And Roger Wagner and the rest of the guys at DSRL, man, I appreciate the effort, and it's always a lot of fun. Look forward to the next one.
All right. Well, I wanted to mention, I do love your fire suit there. The plaid shirt.
Yeah, I spent all my money on the paint job, so I had to trim corners somewhere,
Yeah, I can understand that. All right. And I love your helmet too. That one's pretty cool. Red, white, and blue stars and stripes. That's cool. All right, Chris, go ahead.
I say you got it, baby.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, congrats again on third, and we'll see you next week there, hopefully, Chris.
All right. Take care, Rudy.
Yep. All right. Let's run down through the final results here, folks, of the top 20, because those are the only ones that the points count for. John Batista will come home first. John Wallenfeld second. Chris Brenner third. Smith finishes fourth. Britton Roxbury fifth. John Fiddler sixth. Trevor Royer seventh. K.R. Stolfus in his first outing here will come in eighth. Derek Walker 9th, and Michael Sheridan 10th. Danny Waller 11th, Nathan Davis 12th, Kyle Trevathan in 13th, Dakota DiEnzo finishes 14th, Mike Peterson 15th, Paul Crumrye 16th, Ross Phillips 17th, Dylan Fox 18th, William Evans 19th, and Chad Miller rounds out the top 20. Folks, the rest of the field did not get points. So congratulations again to John Batista for DSRL, Dirt Slinger Series, and MaxSpeedTV. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. We appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.